Alright, so this is the TicTacToe game that we built in mobile development. This one is in the Android OS, and what it is it changes screens and activities through the Android system to allow us to have different screens available. So we can have an intro screen, we can go through, play the game itself on a different activity, and then when the game's over, it goes to some kind of other screen where you can have scores listed or play again button that'll just redirect you back to the main game itself, and then it'll just keep going as necessary. And then loaded up over here is the actual code for that. It takes 3 class files in Java to do it, with an intro screen, which is this one, and we've got the main game itself, and then the end screen is right here. And load up the code for a couple of them real quick. This is taking forever, so I apologize for that. This right here is just the main game screen. It just loads up. It loads up what's called a layout right here. It's set content view. And then this right here is the file name of a layout that's listed over here in your resources. It's creating a button. I'm just creating more or less just creating a code reference for the button that's on that screen, and then setting a listener to wait for somebody to click it. When clicked, it goes through this function right here. It loads up an intent, which finds the actual class for the game, starts that activity, closes the one we're currently in, and then this right here is just a transition that Dr. Musketeer showed us how to do. It's going to fade in and then fade out, and those are based on other layouts already set up over here in your project folders. And then looking at the main game itself, there's just a whole bunch of code to go through and set up. Take all the buttons that are on that screen, link them to code, then go through, load all the images, and then we can go through, and this just takes the turn. So as soon as somebody clicked a button, it just says, okay, was it an X player or O player, pops the image on the button, and then it sets the button to no longer be clickable, increases the number of turns, and if we've had more than a set number of turns, we can check to see if somebody won. This goes through, just checks against a little 2x2 array that just has the actual layout of the board. Looks to see if there's a group of 3 of the same character. If there is, we're going to jump down here to presenting a message to the user, and then going and transitioning to the reset function, which wipes everything, and the transition to the game over screen, which is right here. And my game over screen just doesn't do anything right now except present the message to the actual user. And that is TicTacToe with multiple screens.